Welcome to After Hours, Jeff and Julia. Some housekeeping quickly. KSN Plus app. Suggest you download it on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV. You can watch this podcast and a ton of other unique content just for the streaming channel. But you can also catch us right now live on Facebook, and we like to interact with what we call the community cast. It's a holiday week, Julia.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We did some decorating. We did
nothing.
Karina, who really runs this whole show, did a great job at the studio decorations. So.
And she brought in the ornaments so that they would match the sign.
Yes.
I want to point that out because there was a lot of work and thought that went into that as well.
Kind of broke a little tradition. I usually don't decorate till after Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
However, I did decorate last Saturday, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, this looks good. And we were debating on a podcast today.
Yes.
Because it is, we're very, it's like any place where you work. If you're working that holiday week, there's not a lot of people.
You're not really working that holiday week.
Well, you are. I'm just saying that typically it's television stations notoriously, for as long as I've been in the game, are ghost towns.
Yes.
This week and pretty much the next 6 weeks.
Everyone is trying to get in their vacation time before, which is fine. But then you also have everybody else in, I feel like, corporate, where they say, oh, I'll get back to you after the holidays.
Yeah, nothing happens.
And for us, we're in here. What do you mean after the holidays? We work on Thanksgiving. What am I going to put in my newscast?
Yep. So that's why we were debating on whether or not. I know we were going to do one tomorrow.
Yes.
We had decided last week, we're going to podcast Wednesday. But then today we're like, you know what? Karina did such a wonderful job with the tree. And then what you don't see, all the garland. There's a Santa chair over there.
Oh,
We've got
yeah.
live reindeer and a pin just over here.
And a live nativity. I don't know where the bibbe came from.
People are paying $4 to donate to charity to walk through our studio right now. Hey, guys. Yeah, it's amazing. You on the other side of the screen, oh, my gosh.
Just wild.
Look how...
Is that what your house looks like?
It actually kind of looks like this. We're not going to turn the camera around for you guys.
It looks great. Like you've never seen it before.
Yeah. No. So it's just, Did you? Well, I'm going to ask you here in a minute.
Let's jump into your decorating. You decorated.
Yes.
I like that you keep trying to skirt around it, and that's all I want to ask you about.
I like what you did there, the tree skirt.
Yes.
I did. I put up a tree and set out some decor.
Yes.
And some lights on the porch,
You were anti-decorate.
Well, that's a pretty strong statement. I used
Is
to
it
be.
wrong?
I used to be.
No, okay. Backtrack. You were not anti-decorate. You were anti-decorate before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I like to say Merry Christmas, especially right now, because it triggers all of the people that complain and say, let Thanksgiving have its day.
You like to purposely trigger people.
Yes, because it's funny.
Okay. Cool.
If you're triggered by that, then you deserve to be triggered by that. You deserve to be harassed.
I don't like to harass people or trigger people, but to each his own.
Not me, man. It's funny.
I know. I want to work with you. I know.
You sit
Believe
next to me.
I know. So I did. I decorated because it was such a nice day. I got some cinnamon apple cider, warmed it up a little bit.
That's adorable.
So I'm like sipping some cider and setting out the fake trees and
no live.
No.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of want to go live tree one day again.
You could do a live and a fake.
You could, but when I was a kid, we did a live tree, and I just didn't. We haven't for years, and I'd sure like to do that again someday.
You could do it like today.
No, I'm done. We're good. We're good. We've done it, and I know you haven't. Oh wait, no, your family did.
Yeah, they're all decorated. I didn't have to do a thing.
Okay, that's right.
It was amazing. That's the way that if you get the chance, you should do that. Have other people decorate for you.
We haven't had a podcast yet since your fam. This is a really cool thing. I'm putting words in your mouth, but I'm going to say it because I really think it's neat how your family, for years that you've been in the television industry, when you're in the television industry, we touched upon this last week. A lot of our teammates, people that work in television stations, are not from that particular town. Many of them are less experienced.
Yes.
So they're a little younger. Maybe they haven't, aside from college, they haven't been away from the holidays. And a lot of times this is their first holidays away from their family, away from some of their traditions. So your family made the decision years ago that wherever you were working in the country, they were going to go to you, which I think that says a lot about your family, you guys. That's really cool. And they're here now.
Yes.
At your house, using your facilities, eating your food, doing all the things that house guests do for long extended periods of time, washing their clothes with your washing machine. But you put them to work because now you've told me that they're decorating. Is that?
Yes, all of this is true. However, it rhymes with the truth.
What does that mean?
It means they're not eating my food. They went grocery shopping and I come home and there's all this food in the house. So I'm like, they fly across the country. They do all of these chores for me. They stock my fridge. My mom told me today, she said, we got you toilet paper and boxes of Kleenex and paper towel. And I love that I'm an adult and I'm off the family payroll, but yet I'm still kind of on the family payroll.
Have you thought, and I'm just throwing this out there, but what about like other holidays they could come? Like
Arbor Day?
Like May Day?
Yes, I am extremely blessed. There was one time, we try to cap it, I think, at about 2 or 3 weeks. There was one time, 3 weeks is too much.
They've stayed 3 weeks before?
They have stayed a month.
Cool. Oh, okay.
And that was, everybody said, that was fun, but we're not going to do that one again. So we try to cap it at 2 weeks. And now I have space because I'm in a home, but they have stayed in my loft, not even a 1-bedroom apartment with me. And those were times.
Now you have that big, massive house out there.
I would not say that.
Gated community.
But it's,
So do they have the passcode to the gate to get in, or do they talk to the guard?
It's a huge step up from where I lived in Midland. Yeah, I don't live in your gated community.
Well,
in the mansion.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's lonely there too. All that property around me.
Wow, acres and acres.
Go out and feed the horses and
played
a little polo before I came in.
Oh, after you got off the yacht.
Yeah, the yacht that I keep parked out at Cheney.
We were talking about this the other day, that when I first started and I would start spiraling on these stories, you would say there was something today that I said, it was fast food. I said, you love fast food. And 3 years ago, you would, talking about harassing, you'd be like, I don't like fast food. I don't eat, I eat healthy. I went to the gym today. And you would spiral and it was so funny. And now you've changed and you're like, I love fast food. I eat it for every meal. It's my favorite.
That rhymes with the truth, I think.
Yeah, see?
This rhymes with it. No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really happy for it because it does make actually, it's rare, but when I moved to Chicago, I had a stretch there where I wasn't with the family because I was working.
But you were paying your dues. It was a new station.
Yes, but and that's kind of the thing when you start somewhere, you're on holiday duty, essentially. And seemed like I was on a holiday duty for 12 years.
Yes.
I'm like, I kept being like, when does it
change?
Here a long time. I'm like, well, Larry and Susan have been here for 600 years, so you got a long way to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And so then at that point, I just left and got to another station where they had people that had been there for 600 years, and there was no way I was going to.
But now look at you.
Yeah, you made it.
You made it.
Yeah.
No, you're the guy that's been there for 600 years.
Pretty much. Yeah, it sure feels like it and looks like it.
No.
With this thing going on here. So anyway, it's a really interesting week because even though we don't have a lot of staffing, a lot of stations don't, things happen. Still got to cover news.
Yeah.
And there's a lot in the news cycle, especially local stuff. So
it's I don't know. It's positives and negatives because there are, and here's what I know. There are people and memories that you look back on. So I think for a lot of people, but especially for people in news, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, especially if you're working, is like a big day and everybody goes out. And we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
It's a big day for everybody. But there were probably people that you went out with decades ago that you're probably still friends with now that you started in the industry with.
So okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, here's the funny thing. I never, for many years, I did not know that Wednesday night before Thanksgiving was this huge going out night.
Neither did I.
I didn't know. but it is. And I never went out. Even when I was working Thanksgiving or the day before, I never went out with people. I just went home.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, and it kind of became my tradition, this is a true story. I worked so many Thanksgivings and Christmases that when I finally made it to the point in my career where I was off on the holiday, I didn't know how to feel and how to act in those situations. I was very uncomfortable in those family situations, which is because, you grow up, you're a kid, you go to all these functions, and then there was a big part, a decade or more where I wasn't able to attend. And so finally, when it came back around and I was able to go, I struggled with just relaxing.
Yes.
It was hard for me, it still is a little bit, to relax in those situations because I was working. I mean, that was my thing. I was like, in fact, I remember vividly years ago, somebody had asked me, hey, what are you doing on Thanksgiving? You doing something? I go, no, I'm working. And they go, really, on Thanksgiving? So I was like, to me, it's just Thursday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of sad, but that was my mentality was, it's just Thursday.
But I think we all compartmentalize it a little bit differently because you had to think, and this is an assumption, you had to think, oh, it's just Thursday because you are sad to miss the holidays. You're also grateful for this opportunity and I will tell people, I love my job every single day. So the 5 holidays out of the year that I miss, I still love my job that day. So I get to do this dream job 360 days out of the year that I'm grateful for. So on the 5 days, maybe I don't want to work. It still makes up for all the days that I come to work and I'm grateful to have a job I'm passionate about.
The other thing about working all those holidays for all of those years is you have perspective on people that are doing it now in your own shop. So like that's when I say I'm very aware of some of I call them teammates, our coworkers, our colleagues that they're a little down this week. You pay attention and you make sure that they are okay and how's it going, and it's important because we just take it. I'm from here, so just kind of like just take it for granted. A lot of people are not, and you're blessed to have your family in town. There's so many people that just don't have that opportunity to be with their loved ones because they're in, and it's not just this job. I mean, we look at law enforcement, first responders, doctors, nurses. I mean, all of them that still have to work, and even service. Do you guys remember? I know some of you remember. You got to remember this.
Yeah.
I wish we could go back to this. We're not, because the dollar drives it.
Yes.
But there was a time when everything shut down over Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And Christmas too. But Thanksgiving, there was a time on like Thursday and Friday, you couldn't even go get gas. Like even the gas station shut down. Now, it's almost like nothing closes, and that's bothersome to me. I'm like a crotchety old man, but I feel like this is just an opportunity for this country to shut down and really have people get together with their families with what's important. And we become, as a society, I think, just my opinion, so addicted to the dollar that all these places found that if they stayed open, and it does make smart business sense if you're sitting there going, oh man, I own this gas station and I'll tell you, everybody's closed. If I open, then everybody's going to come to my place.
Yes.
And anyway, that's kind of how it happened. And now everything's open.
But I would say collectively, I've never talked to somebody that says, I love it when the stores are open on Thanksgiving. Everybody,
some people do.
Nobody admits it, but I feel like everybody collectively agrees. However, here's my question, and here's my question for you. We will make it a point in my family, like, we like coffee. We know my sister on Thanksgiving wants a Starbucks. So we will go on Wednesday and pick up the coffee so that we are not going.
That's awesome.
We will not go to any store on Thursday. And I worked a service job. So I worked, before I did this. So I really have worked every holiday.
So that's awesome. You get the coffee
before
Wednesday.
Yeah.
You probably just freeze it and then just thaw it out.
Put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Because you just freeze it so it doesn't go bad, and then you just thaw it out on Thanksgiving.
We just leave it out on the counter and risk it.
They say it does. It germinates and gets a little bit better. The flavors come out.
We put it next to the raw turkey.
Oh, you have to. So that's an interesting. I like how you. I really appreciate that you go out the day before, so you're not out there being part of the. It's not a problem, but And here's, I'll play devil's advocate. A lot of people pay extra to their employees to work holidays.
Yeah.
Devil's advocate would be people need money. They got to make some money, and that's a great opportunity for them to work and make extra money. So I see both sides of the
coin.
the dollar bill. Yeah, the coin. I just remember a time when it was so quiet. You remember where you go outside or if you drove somewhere, everything was so quiet.
Yeah.
And there were no cars, and you could just blow all the red lights, and nobody was around. Actually, no, don't do that. Maybe a stop sign or two, but still.
Give PD something to do.
Oh, they're working. And they're going to be working hard tomorrow night because tomorrow night's going to be
you get family together. You throw some drinks in there. PD is busy.
PD's busy.
And we know that because we've worked all the Thanksgiving. I mean, I could tell you story after story of horrible things that have happened on Thanksgiving.
You guys want to have some fun, get yourself some police scanners and just listen tomorrow night. You don't have to watch TV.
That's actually true.
Just listen to the scanners and you'll be like, oh, man.
Sometimes you hear it and you're like, that's not right.
Yeah, but it is.
But it's right.
It's right. We got any...
Tons of them.
Good.
I'm going to go through...
I'm going to miss our peeps.
Our friends.
Our friends. No, we still have...
Tomorrow.
Next. Are we in next week?
We're in next week.
Okay, we got next
But
week.
we're out Thursday.
We're out Thursday.
Karina said, I usually decorate after Thanksgiving, but I have 4 Thanksgivings to attend.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it on Friday at home. I think that's a great idea. Olivia, 26-year-old Olivia, said, hi, Jeff and Julia. I don't know why, but I can see that Jeff might have a Bob Ross statue with a Santa hat on it.
I actually do.
Do you really?
I have a Bob Ross. Yes, I have a Bob Ross bobblehead.
Okay.
And I have a Bob Ross chia pet. And the Bob Ross chia pet, as she's just giving me an idea, I'm gonna put a Santa hat on.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's adorbs.
Adorbs. Take a picture and bring it in.
Okay.
Steve said, happy Thanksgiving, Jeff and Julia, and everyone watching. Christine said, happy Thanksgiving week, Jeff and Julia. Julia, how is golfing going with your sister?
Oh, man, you got a good story there.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull something up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it back down. So Christine, which has seen this photo.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. So that is my dad and my sister on the right. And she is not a golfer, but she is an architect, and she gets opportunities all the time in Phoenix to go out with different contractors and golf. They always want to take her golfing.
Is that your dad?
That's my dad.
Yelling at your sister.
No, it looks like he's dodging that golf club.
I think he's saying something about she's definitely too high on the grip. She's too... See her grip?
Yeah.
It's too, and I'm no golf pro, but I could tell you I feel like she needs to choke down a little bit. Uh-huh. Maybe that's what your dad's saying there. Hey, choke down.
Or like, watch out for my feet.
Or like, hey, why are we doing this in the house? Like that would be another thing he might be saying.
So I gave her the clubs in the house, and I said, watch your swing.
And this is in your guest home, right? That's your guest home on the property?
That is your third house that you let me borrow.
Oh. Well, I thought you were still borrowing the
I'm borrowing the
one.
yacht from you.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
That's why it's not.
Not to be confused.
That's why it's busy at Cheney.
Exactly. But that was our first golf outing.
My other question,
went.
don't change it yet.
Okay.
Is that that one club you own?
No, that was a new one that I bought.
Oh, you have like more than one now.
So I have 3. I have a 7, a 9, and a 3 wood.
Do you have a bag?
I do. Now, my boyfriend bought me he found them off Facebook Marketplace, a bag of golf clubs, but they came with a lot of like wood, like real wood clubs.
Yeah, like old school woods.
And he said, you are never going to use those or appreciate them. So I'm either going to give them to people who will or,
That's cool.
So I don't have a full set, but I have a bag.
I like their socks.
Yeah.
Checking little sockies.
That's because I have white carpet and I've conditioned them for years. There's no shoes in the house. So I like that you've noticed that.
I like it. Yeah, it's a good layout.
Yeah. I look at that photo and I'm like, that looks like a recipe for disaster.
Oh, someone's getting hurt.
That's what it looks like. Nobody got hurt, but I did give you a little bit of a preview. I came in and I said, we went golfing. And then you said, did you really? And I said, yes. And then I told you what we did, and you said you didn't go golfing.
That's not golfing.
You went to the driving range.
Yeah, it's different.
We went and we bought, what did I say, 60?
60 balls.
We each got 60. And then I thought we're going to be done.
Because that's a lot.
That's a lot.
If you've gone to the driving range and if you go to the driving range and hit 20 or 30 balls, that's significant. If you're not playing golf all the time,
yes,
it can work your body. But you went 60, and then what happened when you were done with the 60?
Well, then she bought another 60, and I thought, well, I'm not going to sit there and watch her, so I got another 60, and I came in the next day, and I said my back hurts, and my core hurts, and my arms hurt, and my neck hurts.
Well, that's what happens when you hit 120 balls with one club.
And when I told my sister that, she said, well, I missed a lot, so I hit more than 120.
I see. A couple whiffs, and then you hit. So you guys probably collectively took 150 swings, which you wouldn't even take 150 swings, even if you were not a good golfer playing 18 holes.
Yeah. But she's going to hear that you had feedback for her grip and say, does Jeff want to come out with us?
Choke down a little bit.
Okay.
I felt like she was on the very end of the club.
Okay.
I think there needs to be a little.
You
don't want me.
We want to shorten the driver.
Well, first of all, that driver's probably not. I don't know how. I've never met your sister.
Yeah.
But I just think that she needs it. The way the picture looked, just choke down a little bit.
But it still seems like, because she said I was practicing with the driver. Mm-hmm. I just got the driver, so I'm great on my 9, but I'm terrible on the driver.
Okay.
But she had never golfed, so she was only using the driver. And then she said, and then you gave me these small little baby clubs with the 9. Mm-hmm. But I think the driver's too long. So our question is, can we shorten it?
You would. I wouldn't recommend like cutting it. I would just recommend going and getting sized and just getting clubs that fit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can. That's not hard to do.
Yeah.
I would not modify that club. But she could just choke down a little bit and be fine. Probably. I mean, with the stance and everything, be fine.
Like on the handle.
I didn't I'm just going by what I saw in the picture. It looked like she's holding like the very end of the grip.
Okay.
It looked like she was holding like if the end of the club was here, like she had it right there.
Yes.
No.
You can go down.
You can choke down a little bit, not a lot, but you want to go, a couple inches probably. Easy.
Yeah. So, Christine, it's going great. She's definitely most improved.
Good.
And also, Christine, when do your girls go on fall break? Is it right? Fall break is a thing, even for...
It's right now, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think school's out.
Huh.
When my son was in high school, it was like, I think they went Monday and Tuesday, maybe.
Oh.
But
then they're off
college
Wednesday.
now. He's way out. He's not even, they don't even go back for a couple weeks, I think.
No, he's been busy. He's back, but he's been busy.
Making money. He's a hustler. He's hustling out there. He's hustling. Yeah, I'm very proud of him. He came back and immediately started door dashing. I love it. He's making his own money.
Now, you did ask Lucy and said, when is it safe for him to go home?
Yeah, I know.
And she said...
Yeah, man. So there's weather coming in, apparently, and she goes, well, he should leave. Because, and that area, she was specifically telling us before I asked, she goes, oh, yeah, Junction City, Salina... Man, like that area is kind of where a lot of this is projected to happen. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh man, that's Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when should he go home? And she's like, Friday. And I go, I don't want him to go home Friday. Maybe he can go home Sunday.
And she said Sunday. She said just not Saturday.
But I don't know what his master plan is.
It sounds like it's going to be Sunday.
Well, his girlfriend's up in the Olathes.
But if she comes down on Thursday or Friday.
Here's the issue is I have a feeling they're going to try to meet up somewhere. I'm concerned with the weather.
Yeah.
But we'll let that happen when it happens. We'll figure that out when we get to that point.
Good for you for I like to say that's a problem for future me. So that's a problem for future Jeff.
Because kids and students, most of them do not look at the weather. Like they're
so smart and they've always plan ahead.
Yeah. They're not like thinking to themselves, well, I probably should leave early because there could be some ice accumulation on I-70 when I get up near Junction City. Mm-hmm. They don't think like that. Us older folk think like that.
That's because the frontal lobe isn't done.
Not developed.
No, they're like, this is fine.
They say it doesn't develop till like 42 for a man.
I hear that. I hear it's definitely, 42. It might be later for some.
Yeah.
No.
Right here, brother.
But that's fun that he's coming home. Are you getting any quality time?
No.
Well, he's that age.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not getting any quality time yet.
I think, though, you sit there and say it's never enough time.
Thursday. No, with him it is. There's some... Yeah. Oh, we both have that. We have that eye contact. We're like, you good? I'm good. We're good. Okay. But I'm hoping Thursday will be a good day. I'm working today and tomorrow. That's the whole thing when you're working the second shift that we do. I mean, it's nothing aligns with trying to hang out with people before, after you go to work. We're certainly not going to hang out with people after work. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. We don't get home till 11:30 or something. But, no quality time yet. Phone conversations.
It's also different with the age.
Yeah.
Like, I got home last night, and my parents stayed up so they could talk to me.
Oh.
And my sister and her boyfriend were watching the Suns. They were playing, and so they were all awake. And I went downstairs, I saw my parents, and then I said, I'm going to go upstairs and see my sister because she's working this week. So the fact that she was awake was special. Yeah.
I shouldn't have had those chips for dinner.
No.
Yeah,
they looked so good.
Yeah, I made that mistake, guys. I didn't even do that where you think you're still hungry, but you're not. So you go and you get some trash.
Do you feel sick?
I just don't feel, I feel like I had a bag of chips.
Or is there something going around? I've been being very intentional about echinacea and, well, you should always be intentional about washing your hands. That should not be a new thing.
I just finished off, this was airborne.
Oh.
That airborne stuff. I'm not sick. I usually during the wintertime, I'll take a tab, a day, throw in some magnesium.
I packed extra vitamin C, and when I packed it, I said to myself, this will be for Jeff. We're in such close proximity.
We are.
You, me, and Lisa all day that I'm like, neither of us can get sick.
I'm pretty healthy. And that stuff's help. I don't know if it's placebo, but it helps.
But
I mean,
works.
Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, I think it's a benefit.
It is.
And so it is. And I've always often thought about that when they say the placebo effect. To me, I mean, that's a benefit, right? I mean, okay, I'll take that too.
Did you want to circle back to the fact, like the point where you were saying, focus on washing your hands?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
When that should be a focus all the time.
Well, I know, but...
If you sneeze, wash your hands.
You sneeze in your elbow. You sneeze here.
Yes.
Yeah. Or on your chest or your leg or your knee or something.
Or like out. Just in the middle of the
let
newsroom.
It go. Yeah, you got to get it away from you, right?
Yeah.
So you got to project all that mist.
Yeah, if you're in the splash zone, that's a you problem.
It is. We should have, I don't know, sneeze rooms.
Ew.
Like have like smoking rooms. Have a sneeze room.
Ooh, you know when you're on the airplane and the guy behind you is like having a moment?
Is it a guy?
It's always a guy.
It's always a guy?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on planes.
And they're hacking.
Oh, I've sat next to some hackers.
Yeah.
I've sat around some hackers, especially this time of year. It's like everybody on the plane's hacking. It's just like, well, what's an airplane? It's literally a
germ
tube of germ. It's a germ tube that's launched through the air to some destination, and that's what it is. Not
to sound weird, but I do like that we get to keep our shoes on now going through security because the thought of everybody walking and putting their feet on the yellow markers.
Yeah, but they got socks on.
No, they don't.
Some do.
No.
I'm glad too. I was getting tired of taking my Crocs off, so I got to.
Well, you have sport mode on, so it's fine.
What do you mean?
When you put the little flap down and it turns into sport mode.
On the Crocs?
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that.
And the kids, 26-year-old Olivia helped me out. I know stuff. That's a cool thing. Sport mode.
I did not know that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Kathy said, I'm late, but then she jumped on board with the golf. I took golf classes in college, and I'm still terrible. I feel that. Christine said, my girls are off school all week.
Okay.
Do parents like that when kids are off all week for Thanksgiving?
That depends on the kid.
Yeah.
I think it does. Some parents would be like, if I could just keep Jimmy in school for a few more days, but Sarah can stay home. Like, I think it depends on the child.
Oh,
you know
really?
What I mean? Well, yeah, if you have more than one. I mean, let's not pretend that parents don't have favorites. They do.
Really?
Of course they do.
That's interesting.
If you got a kid that's kind of a wild child and you're just like, if we just keep them in class till Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then if you got another one that's like super helpful, like, but I need Sarah because she bakes great cookies and she can run to the store.
And she's so helpful.
She's so helpful.
But here's the interesting thing. I was the wild child. And you know me, and I'm not. I'm such a good kid.
No, I would have kept you in school. I would have kept you in school.
My sister was uber helpful.
She's the one that I would have kept home. I would have kept you in school.
Yeah, leave Julia in class. Okay, Marissa, thank you, said sport mode is a thing.
Okay. Did not know that.
Yeah. Dina said the weather here is like a mystery show.
The weather here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going to be a meteorologist, but I will tell you what I've heard. That we're all good for a couple days. And then like next week, like Friday-ish.
Uh-huh.
And then like Sunday, Monday. Ooh. Be ready, apparently. I'm going to get wintry out there.
I wonder why they don't let you
Do the
anywhere
weather?
near the.
Because that's what I would do.
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh. That would be my shtick. Other stations have a dog, and I'm like, ooh,
I would
that's my
watch
thing.
that not for
Would
the
you?
accuracy. I
Okay.
would just
Well, that
watch
wouldn't
it
be-
for the fun.
First of all, it wouldn't be accurate. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. It would not be accurate. But it'd be fun. It'd be like be a show.
It would be a
It's
thing.
Just like, I don't know.
I love that I'm getting some backup here. 26-year-old Olivia, yeah, that's sport mode. The other way, the way you're used to wearing them, that's just casual. Like you're not chilling, or like you're just chilling, you're not in a hurry.
Okay. You any more photos of your family?
I do.
Because I'd like to see.
We went to the zoo. So my family, my sister loves the zoo. She's older than I am.
What happened to the zoo?
She loves the zoo.
Oh.
Not that. My parents are definitely watching the live stream right now. We will not,
By the way,
be talking about that.
I know what you did at the zoo. I know the story.
They're going to love it.
We can't discuss it on the podcast, but I know.
Well, so here's the thing. She's never been to
Okay.
our Sedgwick County Zoo.
Beautiful zoo.
Beautiful zoo. We were so excited. And I love telling people this story. I had been in Kansas, I think, for less than a year, and I went back home. And a friend from high school came up to me and he said, Julia, I have been dying to talk to you. I ran into him. And he said, after high school, I moved to Wichita so that I could work at the Sedgwick County Zoo. He always wanted to be a zoologist. He
Gotcha.
said, it is one of the top 5 zoos in the country.
It is.
And I said, because I had not been to the zoo yet, and everybody kept telling me how great the zoo was, I said, I've been to the San Diego Zoo, the DC Zoo, the Phoenix Zoo, and you're telling me behind that is the Sedgwick County Zoo? And I thought, okay, like everybody thinks their zoo's great. And then I went to the zoo. And it is top 5 in the country. So my sister, we've told her for years about the zoo. And so many experiences like that
It's
where
right
they
at the glass. Yeah.
it's right there. And we were just standing there and he came and he swung right over. And there were so many moments where you get this like up close and personal
Yeah.
experience every time you go to the zoo. And right when you walk into the, I forget the
Is it
name.
like the reptile thing?
The reptile.
Yeah.
And I know that right when you walk in, you turn the corner and the tortoises, they are right there. And so I watched her walk around the corner and it kind of felt like watching a kid at Christmas, waiting for her to see this moment. And like, we just had so many of these moments. It was so much fun. And then as we're walking in the zoo, we run into a photo booth.
Oh.
And she says, we're all going to do it. And she tells my parents, she said, get in there. And my mom said, there's not enough room for all of us. And she said, yes, there is. Squeeze. So we have a ton of these photos.
How many people did you have at the zoo?
4 adults.
Just 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So I see. Okay, you're all in.
We got all 4 adults in the zoo pictures.
Are you?
We took different funny ones.
Which one are you? I don't even know which one. I
I'm
mean,
top
I know.
left.
Oh, and the sunglasses.
And the sunglasses.
That doesn't look anything like you.
Yeah.
That
That's
looks
our
looks
afraid face
nothing
or
like you.
scary face.
That
Be
looks
afraid.
Nothing like you.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Except
I
for
would've-
everything like me.
I would have been like, I don't know who these 4 people are.
I've never met them.
Never met them. You just Google image something, right?
I
like
did.
Photo booth, crowded photo booth.
Yes. A family photo that's not me.
Right.
Yes.
That looks nothing like you.
Yes.
Kind of look like Maverick, like in
yeah.
Top Gun. You had the aviators on there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, so we had a blast. It was so
Good.
much fun. It was freezing and beautiful, and yeah, it was awesome.
And knowing now when they're scheduled to fly out, you're going to have extended time.
I hope so.
Yeah.
They're definitely probably watching and panicking right now.
No, they're excited for extended time. They want to do that whole 3-week, 4-week thing again.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Okay. Well, I'm just throwing it out there.
You know how you say you and your son have that like moment where you're like, yep, we got enough time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand.
We capped that at 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I think that's more than enough time with your adult children all under one roof.
Are those work weeks, or do you count like the whole 7 days?
We count the whole 7 days.
Okay. Some people would say it's just the 2 weeks is 10 days.
But okay, but don't you notice that people, right, have different habits, and the longer you're away, like your son comes back from college, and all of a sudden he has different habits.
What am I hearing?
I think somebody just walked by.
I'm like, I heard something it sounded like an animal.
A cart?
It sounded like an animal in the ceiling. I don't know what it is. I have not noticed any new habits from the Laker yet.
Oh, really?
I haven't been
You have different schedules. I heard that too.
Is it my chair?
No.
I have no idea. Like an animal. It's probably skunks in the crawl space. That's my guess.
That's also a thing still.
It is.
Yeah.
That's not normal, whatever it is. We're not going to, we're not going to dwell on that. Let's continue with the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Now it's bothering me. I don't know what it is.
It only is bothering me because we're in a very secluded room.
Yeah, we're kind of,
so it's,
we are exposed here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, I'm sure it's nothing.
Oh, Dina said, have you been to the big habitat in Lewisburg, Kansas? I have not.
I haven't. Have you gone to Tanganyika?
So here's the thing. The reason that kind of made me say, oh, that's interesting is because we got to the Sedgwick County Zoo. There was an ambassador there who will tell you about the elephants. And my parents the whole time and my sister, they said, we got to see this baby hippo.
Oh, yeah.
They were
got the zoos
so
mixed up.
excited. Well, they asked the ambassador and they said, where's the hippo? And the guy said, he gets this look on his face. He goes, I'm so sorry to tell you, he passed away.
Oh, because they were thinking it was the baby hippo.
Yes. Well, it looked like somebody kicked their dog. My dad was so upset.
Oh, man.
And then I'm like, no, it's the wrong zoo, because I knew it was the wrong zoo.
Yeah.
And so I had to, it's the wrong one. And so the guy was like, well, I don't keep up on what's happening at the other zoo, which was funny.
You probably should.
But he's alive and well.
Yeah. I know they had it. I do remember recently that one of the oldest hippos out there had passed away.
Yes, both of them.
Yeah.
Very recently.
Remember them as a kid.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've been going there forever. I mean, and those animals, those tortoise.
Yes.
I mean,
that is actually, I think, kind of a cool thing that you got to see those growing up as a kid.
Heck yeah. And then again, like the hippos. There was a rhino out there for a long time.
He's still there, AJ.
Okay. I remember him as a child.
Yeah.
Those animals live a long time.
I did when I was there, right now when I know his name, I seem like I'm really into the zoo scene.
I thought AJ was the guy that worked in the front desk.
I think AJ is the guy making the noise over there in the corner.
I'm gonna go with AJ. AJ?
AJ. That's our live nativity scene, remember?
It is. We do have reindeer in here pinned up, which the smell's getting to me a little bit.
It smells like the crawl space.
It does. It does. I'm looking into the ceiling to see when the raccoon's going to fall out, but I don't see him.
This is not relevant. Did you see that study where, not study, but maybe it was a study where raccoons are trying to appear cute to domesticate?
I know people, I saw a story recently that aired during our 4 o'clock news months ago of a woman who was pushing, maybe this was local. I don't know if it was local. She was pushing to change the ordinance in the town so that she could have a pet raccoon because they were not allowed at the time.
Yeah.
So, and I don't remember where that was. It might have been in Kansas. Now I think about it, don't remember. But I'm not sure whatever happened with that. If they changed the ordinance so that she have a little furry furball baby raccoon.
Oh, that'd be cute.
They are cute. The babies are cute.
The babies are adorable.
I'll be honest. I mean, they're really cute.
But you see the grown ones walking down the street at night. They're terrifying.
They're just out for trouble, man. They're just looking for trouble.
Yeah, they are.
Trubs.
So you are completely done decorating. Do you have any decorating left to do this weekend?
I'm not done. I like to. It's kind of organic. I got the basics out. Like this week, I'll probably do the stock. I haven't brought the stockings out yet.
Oh,
but I'm going to do that, and then it just kind of grows. It's kind of like an. I'll add little, not on purpose, but that's just the way I decorate. I'll just add a piece here and there. As it gets closer to Christmas.
Now, in your mansion, do you have a storage unit downstairs with all of the things inside, or is the storage in the garage?
I store stuff in my other houses.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have a guy I call, and he brings the decorations over.
I hope people know that we're being sarcastic.
Oh no.
I think the community cast
I'm pretty sure they
knows.
sniffed it out a long time ago, when we started. But no. What was your question again about the fake mansion?
Are the is it easy to get the decor, the decor out?
My wife is very organized.
I love that.
A lot of clear bins, a lot of labeling, a lot of I know exactly where things are. It says so. I'm like, I need that ceramic Christmas tree.
Yes.
Ceramic Christmas tree. I'm like, oh, cool. Pull the bin out.
That's my dream.
Open it up and glue it back together, put it out.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that it's organized. I love that everything is labeled.
Yes, it is.
That they're clear bins.
Yes, it's very organized, so there's no, I don't have to search for anything.
What a gift.
Super gift. Love it. No, it is. I'm not.
I know you're not. But I know that it's different. I don't know that it's the same level of appreciation. But I know me and your wife, like a year ago, we did a story about clear bins. And me and her were on a kick of talking about our organization.
It's gotta be clear bins, man.
Yeah.
Clear bins.
And labeled.
And labeled, yes.
So
like
here,
professionally labeled too, not like masking tape with marker.
No.
Like my dad and my mom, back in the day.
Yeah, but that was organized back in the day.
It was, yeah. It was organized.
So when you put them back, like
I could put them. Yeah, they got to go. You don't.
Good.
No, it's all organized when you put it back.
Good.
Which, a lot of times when you're thinking about decorating, I will ask myself, do I want to take the time to put this away if I set it up? Meaning, like you have to, and then it's kind of like a risk reward thing where you're like, no, this is such a great decoration, I'll do it. Then every year you're like, I don't know. That wasn't a big hit. I didn't really like it. And then it's a lot of work. And I'm not going to set it up because it's more work to actually take it down. I don't want to put it back in the bins, that kind of crap.
Now I'm stressed that I have to take Christmas down alone because 3 people put it up for me and now I have to put it down.
You don't have to. You could just have them back for New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I think well, we won't say. But there's people that'll take your stuff down.
Yeah?
There's people that just come in your house and take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, we're like almost out of time. I really enjoyed.
We're 100% out of time.
I enjoyed this discussion. I did. It was fun.
Well, good thing we have another one tomorrow.
We do, and I don't know what we're going to talk about.
I know the topic, but I'm not going to reveal it yet.
Oh, is it holiday related?
It is holiday related.
Good. I'm glad. I like it when I don't necessarily know what I'm getting into.
You know, because we planned it weeks ago, but it's on my calendar, not yours.
We've got but I will say that there's a lot of things. Like I could guess, but we get a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't want to guess.
That's fair. Kathy, real quick, said, actually, Dina said, lights on the portrait of Jeff and the Stallion, ? And then Kathy said, I just wish I had Jeff's mansion so I could display it all. And what I love about this is our community cast is now in on it and on my side.
I like it too. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind a portrait with the Stallion.
You already have it.
No, it's being finished. I have another sitting. I have 2 more sittings.
Oh, 2 more sittings.
Yeah, it's hard to get that Stallion to sit still.
Especially since it's your third one.
That's the main.
For the third
that's
mansion.
the main thing. It's tough. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's going to do it. And we're going to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.